Now what I do though is because AI's gotten good enough is if I'm struggling with a sentence, right? And I'm like, oh, I want to word this and I can't really figure out how to do it. I'll take what I've written, which is way too wordy, and I'll be like, hey, I've given ChatGPT a bunch of versions of my newsletter, so it knows my voice, my tone, what I like to do. And I'm like, hey, can you rewrite this 5 or 10 times for me, just in, clearer, better, strunk and white, less letters and words. And it comes up with a bunch of examples. Sometimes I'll like, that's exactly it. But most of the time it's like, I'll take those 2 words and those 3 words and then those 7 words, and then I'll put my own words in. So that's really all I use AI for now, is when I'm struggling with that. And then at the end, because it's always nice to have a copy editor, I'll shove the whole thing and it's like, don't rewrite anything, but just tell me where the grammatical mistakes are or my punctuation or spelling. And it'll come back and do that. And I'm like, boom, 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 I'm done. But in as much as I can have someone have another set of eyes on it, it's great.
Think about everything that has happened, let's say in the past 2 years. What is the most meaningful change that has happened because of AI?
The most meaningful change because of AI is that suddenly, like, think about YouTube. YouTube, we democratized distribution, right? You didn't have to have a gatekeeper say, I'm going to make you a star, buddy, and put you on TV or put you in a movie. With YouTube and with the online video world that happened about 20 years ago, anybody anywhere could do that. They create a channel and suddenly they could do it. They could build it. What AI is the most important thing that I think has happened with AI over the last 2 years, and it will continue to happen, is we're democratizing creation. So now anybody can be a creator who wasn't very good before. Remember I was talking about YouTube before. I was like, oh man, I gotta do all that. I was like, I do this and that. It's a lot of work. Well, AI tools now let you make it easier to edit. And you can clip it up with Opus. You can do all these things with AI so that you can even take bad audio and turn it into good audio.
And it writes the script for you.
Yeah, well, it could write the script for you. It could pull out the transcript, so you can put that up, so you can help with search. So to me, the ability I think we're going to see another 500 million creators come in and be creators because now they can, because AI makes it easier for them. But the also really interesting thing is, and this is just starting to happen, is we're seeing full AI told stories that don't have humans involved in being in front of the camera and speaking and doing that. They're AI stories. And there was a video that came out maybe 2 weeks ago called Pug Saves a Baby from an Airplane Crash. And it's about a minute long. It's got 450 million views on Shorts. And it's all generated by AI. It's, somebody put it together and edited it, but it's basically all AI, right? And there's no humans in the camera. There's no voice. There's no nothing. Nobody's drawing out the frames to do it. And we're going to see so much more of that. AI is both a blessing and a curse because it allows you to create and do things like I can be a creator and make video, where before I'd have to hire somebody and I'm like, nah, I don't have time for that. But it's going to take up so much time. People will spend more time watching AI as more and more AI generated content gets up there. And we right now we've run out of time when it comes to media. So like the old days of like radio and TV, it's like we used to do other things, but pretty much every hour of our lives now where we can consume media, we are consuming media. We're on our phones. We're like, even the point now we're consuming not just one medium at a time, but we're doing 2. So we watch TV and we're on our phones. We're doing this, we're doing that. So what that means is that it's now a zero-sum game. So every time somebody watches an completely AI video on YouTube, that's a minute that they're not spending watching a human-generated video on YouTube. So because the amount of time that we can spend to consume content is finite, if 30% of the videos viewed tomorrow on YouTube were AI generated, that means that 30% of the videos that people used to watch for human creators no longer exist. In other words, 30% of creators overall will be disrupted by AI.
And how do you stand out if you don't want to be disrupted, if you want to survive?
By figuring out what makes you human, by figuring out what is the human aspect of video and what you're really good at and what AI can't do.
Mm-hmm. And what are we really good at, we as humans?
Well, we're good at making mistakes. I mean, yes, AI hallucinates, but at the point where you're going to have like the perfect video, it's like, well, if I go in there and I'm like fumble or don't say anything, or, my camera overheats, I'm like, wait a minute, we got to fix the camera. AI won't do that. Also live. I mean, eventually it will, but it's hard to go live and to be live and be truly there. And it's another reason why I love live events, because your AI is not going to get up and host a conversation at Web Summit, maybe one or two for the novelty aspect of it, but you're not going to have an AI moderator interviewing a CEO anytime in the near future. So anyway, what's uniquely human? What makes you human? I even on my newsletter, just like I'll leave grammatical mistakes in and a misspelling every now and then, just so people know it's really me writing it.
So, Jim, what are you looking forward to the most?
Having AI help me even more, so that, like, I just shot a bunch of video at Web Summit today. I want AI to be like, okay, we're just going to take all those takes you did. We're going to take the best shots. We're going to edit it up. We're going to put it in. We're going to do some CapCut stuff. This is the TikTok one. This is the Shorts one. This is the one you put on LinkedIn, and you're done. I'm like, good. Thank you, God, because I don't want to do all that editing myself. So I'm looking forward to that. You know what? I'm looking forward to going to France in a week. I said, oh, hey, ChatGPT, I'm going here. What should I do? Where should I go? Where should I eat? And it gave me a whole list of things. And I'm not following it slavishly, but I'm like, okay, it told me what side of the train to sit on. It told me this. So I'm going to go on a little bit of a like adventure planned by me, but also planned by ChatGPT, and see how it does.